Hey guys and girls, welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I haven't made a video in way too long, I think. Well, it's been like 3 days, two to 3 days or something like that, which is of course way too long. So I'm back with another simple drawing, and I'd just like to comment on the reasons why I haven't been able to record. First of all, or not first of all, I've had to do a bunch of work. I've had a lot of shifts recently because I took a lot of shifts from other people and I just took a lot of shifts for myself. So I would have a nice amount of money to spend when I'm in Berlin with my friends in the coming month. So that's why. Which is also like, it's pretty great. I've also been working on my exam, which has been not taking more time than needed, not at all. It's been a decent amount of time, but it's important, and to be honest, it's more important than making YouTube videos. I haven't even been painting for the last couple of days, which is really sad. But I'll get on doing that probably um, not before I'm done with my exam, which I am on Tuesday, or is it Thursday? The 19th. On the 19th, I have my last exam for this summer, and then my summer break officially starts on the 19th of June. But yeah. The one thing I'm worried about with this exam is not myself, but it's the fact it's a group exam. And all the things I hate about school usually starts somewhere along with groups. It's very rare that you get a good group. My group is fine. It's pretty average, I would say. But the problem is just the grouping in general, because that means there's a lot of things to go over because you have to split it up, which is nice. But the problem is, if one person completely messes up their part, it reflects badly on everyone else. Luckily, there's an individual part to our exam afterwards, so you're not completely like at the whim of somebody who doesn't care. But it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you can only do like you can only do your I can only do my own best work and try my best and hope that my group members do the same. I think they will, and I hope we pull through. And frankly, it's not the most important exam in the world. There's not many, like if I want to go to more schooling and get a degree in something, then I probably won't need media class. So it's not the worst exam, but still it's gonna like my average grade is gonna go down if I do poorly in this exam, which would be not that cool. But it's all right. It's just an arbitrary number either way. Yeah. So I've been working on that, focusing on that and doing that stuff. Another thing, my car broke down, which is really annoying because I live in a place where you can get by without a car, but it's not recommended. I think that's the best way of putting it. I live in a kind of rural area, so you really want to have a car or some other device that's traveling you, which is not a bike, because it's just too long to bike. Unless you really want a hard workout. Yeah. So, but it's an easy fix, and it's a problem which um, rarely occurs, and it's nothing big. It's a little box that determines that when you press down on the clutch, it means that the car knows to, and you turn the key, it knows to start. It's the little engine that starts the kick over, and we thought it was the battery, because it makes sense. Your car can't start if it doesn't have power, but it had power. So we're like, what's going on here? And then I was out at a grocery store and then my car wouldn't turn on. I just called my mom. I was like, I don't think it's the battery this time. It's weird because we just charged the battery some days ago and then it worked. But that wasn't because of the battery. That was because of the starter engine thing not working. So it was kind of working, but then it broke down fully, the thing. So now I'm gonna get it fixed. So it takes about like a day or two. So I'm gonna have it soon again, and luckily I'm not in a dire need of my car, but it's not great either to be missing it. But I'm just happy it's not anything extremely bad that's gone wrong with it, because sometimes it can be, really expensive and really annoying to fix. But this time it's not so bad, so that's pretty good. Also, something that's not so bad, the drawing. I think it's a pretty decent drawing. Not the best I've made, but definitely not the worst. I did this in 9 minutes, and mostly because I was like, okay, I have time now to do it, so I might as well do something. And, it's just, I have to get back in the rhythm of making videos. It's still fun and all. Also, remember to share a comment, to write a comment for my Q&A, so I can have questions for my 1,000 subscriber special, which would be cool if you'd like to help me with that. At least I think so. Yeah. But it's a really normal face. But I haven't been doing anything creative for the last couple of days, and it's fine. It's whatever. There's not much you can do. But my summer will begin soon, and then it will be work and a couple of parties and a holiday and more work, and then we're starting again in school. And I'm actually like, I'm gonna be happy that we're starting school again, because I like school. Well, it's not that I like doing schoolwork or homework or assignments, but I like going to school. I like socializing. I like eating lunch with people who are my age, my friends. Like, it's it's not that bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. Yeah. But I'm not stressed, but I'm just a little bit worried about the exam. But we'll meet tomorrow, my group, and well, actually, just 3 out of the 4 people in my group will meet tomorrow, and we'll like discuss what we've done, and we'll try to like kind of work together. But yeah, it's gonna be fine, I think. I hope so. At least I'll do my best, and we'll see what comes of it. Yeah. But I also think like it's one of the reasons I don't like group stuff, because like it's not all up to you. And it's not because I do worse or better in groups necessarily. It's just like the idea of working in groups overall, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But I promise you, I'll be making more art, and I'll be getting back into making videos and the usual routine, because I like to do it too. Like, it's kind of like I want to do that. I haven't even worked out in like 2 days, and I can't work out tomorrow. Well, I can, but I have to be later, which I will do, because I need to, because I want to mostly. But yeah, so I'll do that tomorrow. Work out tomorrow, definitely. But I was like, I can't do it in the morning because of we have to practice for stuff, and or I had to work.